Welcome to our program, Organizing the Organism. It's a program that has been put together by CASTI, Church Administrative Services and Training Institute. Our passion is that all the churches that were planted in Ghana, they will outlive the founding fathers. That is our. So we have a strong passion to push this thing through. Anything that is going to affect the church, we think with the knowledge that we have or the knowledge that we are imparting, it shouldn't. Not at all. That is how come we are coming at the church's administration. So, welcome. We still continuing on church finance and accounting. That is church money, which we saw in the accounts that we've already seen. No, they kept the money in the box or in the chest. Okay. And we said something last week. Look, every church has people, they are church members, but majority of them, some of them are educated. Some of them financially, they are good, doing so well, working for Pharaoh. But when they come to church, they look at the church, what the church is doing, and especially when they look at the finances, they are like, what is happening? And sometimes they get tempted to ask questions. Over the years, when they begin to ask questions, the leadership of the church, spiritual leadership, gets angry at them. Okay? So we are saying that the moment you open your church up for banking, it sort of gives the finance people in the church the opportunity to be interested in the church's finance. And then before you see them gravitating towards, coming around to help in the finances. Some of them bring their friends along. Why? Because they see clearly that there is a clean financial slate. But a situation where the finances is shrouded in secrecy, it gives them a cause not to even bring their friends around. Because people give, and as they give, they expect the project to go on. So banking helps us to even, encourage our bankers, the church's bankers, to do more. Okay, they can easily tell that, look, this church is doing so well when it comes to finances, and it helps them to bring their people on board. So financial management, what we are saying here is that if you get into banking, or if you are able to expose your church to banking, it helps you, and it brings the people who are financially literate on board of the church's finances, and it helps them to even form a financial committee or a financial team, and they give small advices here and there, and the church begins to do well in its finances. Okay, and it helps the church to grow. Look, over the years, I can say on authority that the churches that are doing very well, they are doing very well because there is strong financial administration. Yes, the anointing is there. Anointing is a resource. I don't dispute it. However, finances is also a resource. So, yes, the anointing can be there. The anointing will bring the finances, but the finances must be properly managed. And that is what we are pushing for. So, generally, it brings church growth. The church begins to grow, and it also helps in the church's development. Okay, so banking, the benefit of banking is that it's convenience. It gives us easy access to financial services and financial products. That's a benefit. Okay, so if the priest takes the chests, it gives us easy access to financial services and products in terms of convenience. Okay, then it also gives us security, protection of funds and personal financial information. Bankers have come around churches, and they've engaged the church, and through it, the church staff has been able to enjoy some loans and some other financial services, simply because the church has officially been exposed, or has exposed herself to the bank. So it encourages the bankers also to come in, and through that, insurance comes in, and staff, pastors have taken insurance policies, and it came out through the kind of interaction that went on between the main church and the bankers. It has brought that form of financial, openings to the church. Then it also gives us financial stability. And what do I mean by that? Access to financial tools and resources to manage finances effectively. This is what we want to say about the man, or about the priest who took the chest and did so well by it. And that is what we are equally introducing to you. God bless you for listening. Hope to meet you next week. This program is powered by CASTI, and it is organizing the organism. Hope to see you. Share it and invite friends to invite a friend to come along. Thank you very much, and then God bless you.